Welcome to Brazil, the jewel of South America, where nature meets culture in a dazzling symphony. Imagine yourself standing on a hilltop in Rio de Janeiro, gazing up at the statue of Christ the Redeemer, embracing the city with open arms. Below, the sparkling waves of Copacabana Beach pulsate to the rhythm of the samba drums. Brazil is not just a destination, it is an experience that awakens all the senses. From the lush Amazon rainforest, where millions of species tell the story of life, to the heartwarming carnival celebrations, Brazil is a place where you will find joy, freedom, and inspiration. Prepare yourself for a colorful journey where every moment is a memory. Whether you love the wild, are passionate about music, or crave unique cultures, Brazil will welcome you with a warm smile and open arms. Join us on this adventure where Brazil will be etched into your heart. The Amazon, spanning more than 7 million square kilometers, is the world's largest rainforest, covering more than 60% of Brazil. It is home to more than 40,000 plant species, 1,300 bird species, and millions of insects, from the dazzling morpho butterfly to the giant pirarucu fish. Take a boat ride down the Solimões River and you'll see towering trees forming a green canopy, where sunlight filters through the leaves, creating magical shades of light and shadow. The cries of howler monkeys, the hissing of snakes, and the rushing of water from the tributaries combine to create a natural symphony. Tribes like the Yanomami and Ashaninka live in harmony with the forest, using medicinal plants, like the catuaba plant, to boost their health. Visitors can take eco-tours, such as canoeing through narrow waterways, staying in floating river lodges, or learning how to make traditional fish traps from indigenous people. Guides tell legends, such as Mãe d'Água, the river goddess who protects the waters. The Amazon also faces deforestation, making projects like Amazônia Protegida important, which encourages visitors to plant trees or support indigenous communities. Cities like Manaus are gateways to the Amazon, with markets selling herbs and handicrafts. Visit the Amazonas Theater, a masterpiece of colonial architecture, and experience the intersection of nature and culture. The Amazon is more than just a forest, it is a living ecosystem, a reminder of our responsibility to protect the planet. Every trip to the Amazon is an opportunity to connect with nature, learn from indigenous people, and help preserve this priceless heritage. The Pantanal, the world's largest wetland at over 180,000 square kilometers, is a paradise for wildlife lovers. Unlike the Amazon, the Pantanal is an open, seasonally flooded plain, providing ideal conditions for spotting species such as jaguars, pygmy hippos, and the hyacinth macaw, the world's largest parrot with brilliant blue plumage. The dry season, May to October, transforms the Pantanal into a living canvas, with flocks of roseate spoonbills and white herons gathering around the lakes. Visitors can explore by boat across the Cuiaba River, ride horses through the flooded grasslands, or hike with ecologists to look for jaguar tracks. Eco-farms like Fazenda San Francisco offer eco-friendly accommodations, with meals made from pirarucu and local produce. The Pantanal is also a great place for nature photography, with jaguar hunting on the riverbanks or fiery sunsets over the water. Conservation projects, like the Jaguar Watching Program, allow visitors to participate in research and protection of the animals. Local communities, like the Pantanero people, share their knowledge of how to live in harmony with nature, from sustainable fishing to wetland management. The Pantanal is also facing the challenge of climate change, making conservation initiatives all the more important. A trip to the Pantanal is not only a chance to admire its wild beauty, but also a call to action to protect one of the most unique ecosystems on the planet. Praia do Forte, a stunning beach in Bahia, has been dubbed the Polynesia of Brazil for its lush coconut palms, fine white sand, and clear blue waters. Located 80 kilometers from Salvador, the beach is a perfect blend of nature and culture. During the day, visitors can snorkel the coral reefs or swim with sea turtles at the Tamar Conservation Project, one of the world's leading sea turtle conservation initiatives. Praia do Forte is also a great place to surf or kayak through the nearby lagoons. As dusk falls, the fishing village of Praia do Forte comes alive with restaurants serving maquica, a fish stew made with coconut oil and chili, and bars playing axe music. Visitors can tour the 16th-century colonial castle of Garcia de Vila, or hike through the Sapiranga Reserve, where the rainforest meets the sea. Praia do Forte is known for its commitment to conservation, with eco-hotels that use renewable energy and beach cleanup programs. Craft shops sell jewelry made from coconuts and forest nuts, while small festivals like Festa do Coco celebrate local culture. Praia do Forte is more than just a beach, it's an experience, a place to relax, explore, and help protect Bahia's nature and culture. Jericoacoara, or Jeri, is a coastal village in Serra surrounded by sand dunes, saltwater lakes, and turquoise waters. Once a remote fishing village, Jeri is now a popular destination that has remained unspoiled thanks to its car-free policy. Jeri's main beach is ideal for kitesurfing, with strong winds from the Atlantic Ocean. Lagoa do Paraíso, with its crystal-clear waters and half-submerged hammocks, is the perfect place to relax. Visitors can climb Pedra Furada, a famous natural rock arch, or take a dune buggy to explore the surrounding villages. Jeri is also a destination for astronomy lovers, with starry skies at night. Eco-lodges, like Posada Vila Calango, use recycled materials and solar power. Local cuisine features lagosta grelhada, grilled lobster, and fresh coconut juice. Jeri also hosts small festivals, like Festa do Vento, where kite surfers compete. Jeri's commitment to sustainable tourism, from sea turtle conservation to beach cleanups, makes it the perfect destination for those who want to enjoy nature without leaving a trace. Jericoacoara is a hidden gem where you can find peace in the midst of majestic nature. Brazil is a cultural melting pot, where indigenous, African, European, and Asian heritages blend. The Ticuna people of the Amazon celebrate ceremonies like the Pelazon, which marks girls' coming of age, with dances and feathered costumes. African heritage is expressed through candomblé, a religion that combines Yoruba and Catholic beliefs, with dance and ritual sacrifices in Bahia. The Portuguese left their mark on colonial cities like Paraty, with its cobblestone streets and pristine white churches. The Japanese in São Paulo have turned the Liberdade neighborhood into a hub of Asian culture, with festivals like the Tanabata Matsuri. Street art in Brazil, especially in São Paulo, is a form of expression, with murals that tell stories about social and historical issues. Visitors can take cultural tours, such as learning to make atabaque drums in Salvador or visiting indigenous villages in Mato Grosso. Museums like the Museu Afro-Brazil in São Paulo showcase African heritage, while festivals like Oktoberfest in Blumenau showcase German influences. Brazilian culture is an invitation to explore diversity, from indigenous dances to fusion cuisines, creating a unique identity that can't be found anywhere else. Brazilian women are a symbol of diverse beauty, confidence, and vitality, reflecting the country's unique cultural mix. From the indigenous women of the Amazon with their long black hair and feathered jewelry, to the samba dancers of Rio with their radiant smiles and free-spirited style, Brazilian women exude an irresistible appeal. Their beauty lies not only in their appearance but also in their strong and passionate spirit. Women like the Baianas of Salvador, dressed in traditional white, sell acreage with skill and pride in their African heritage. Beach volleyball players like Maria Clara Salgado dominate international tournaments with their athleticism and confidence. In music, artists like Anitta and Ivete Sangalo have brought Brazilian beauty to the world, combining charm with exceptional talent. Brazilian women are also pioneers in cultural and environmental conservation, from indigenous activists like Alessandra Corup to artisans in Ouro Preto. Visitors can experience this beauty at festivals like Carnival, where women lead parades in their ornate costumes, or at Foro dance classes in Fortaleza, where grace is expressed in every step. The beauty of Brazilian women is a combination of diversity, from the tan skin of Bahia to the golden hair of the South, combined with resilience and creativity. They are not just beauty icons, but the soul of Brazil, inspiring through freedom, strength, and love of life. Brazilian cuisine is an adventure through lands and histories. In the Amazon, tucupi, a sauce made from cassava roots, is used in pato no tucupi, a tongue-numbing duck stew with jambu leaves. In Bahia, bobo de camarão, shrimp stewed in coconut oil, cassava, and peanuts, is a quintessential African dish. Southern Brazil is famous for costela de chão, spare ribs grilled in a pit, gaucho style. Street food, such as coxinha fried chicken pastries, is a popular snack in Rio and São Paulo. Drinks range from pure cachaca to batata, cocktails made with cachaca and fruit juices. The pudim de leite dessert caramel flan is a national favorite. Visitors can visit markets like Mercado Vero Peso in Belém, where spices, fruits like cupuaçu, and fresh fish are sold. Cooking classes in Florianopolis teach you how to make sequência de camarão, a signature shrimp dish. Brazilian cuisine is more than just food, it's a cultural bridge, telling the story of the interaction between indigenous peoples, African slaves, and immigrants. Each dish invites you to explore Brazil through your taste buds, from bustling markets to cozy family meals. Maranhão's Bumba Meu Boi Festival is one of Brazil's most unique cultural events, combining drama, music, and dance to tell the folk tale of a sacred bull. Held in June, the festival draws thousands to São Luís, with groups dressed in elaborate costumes reenacting the story of the bull's resurrection through dance and song. Groups like Sotaque de Matraca use instruments like the tambourine and matraca, a wooden clapper. Visitors can participate by learning the dance steps or making crafts like decorative cow hats. Festival foods like arroz de cuxa, rice cooked with sour leaves, are a highlight. Bumba Meu Boi is more than just a festival, it's a way for the people of Maranhão to preserve their indigenous and African heritage. Events are held in plazas and cultural houses, with competitions between performing groups. The festival also promotes sustainable tourism, with recycling programs and supporting local artisans. Attending Bumba Meu Boi will give you a deep connection to Brazilian culture, where tradition and modernity blend together in a vibrant festival atmosphere. Axe, a musical genre originating in Bahia, is the lifeblood of Brazilian street festivals, especially Carnival. Combining African rhythms, reggae, and pop, Axe brings explosive energy to songs like Daniela Mercury's Atrás do Trio Elétrico. Instruments like the surdo, big drum, and repenique create a rhythm that gets people dancing. In Salvador, Afro-blocos like Allure perform on Trio Elétrico's giant mobile stages. Visitors can take Axe classes at Pelourinho or catch a performance at Praia Castro Alves. Axe is more than just music, it's a symbol of unity and joy, especially in the Afro-Brazilian community. Axe festivals have also spread to cities like Recife and Fortaleza, with artists like Ivete Sangalo leading the charge. Join an Axe session and feel the energy of Bahia, where music acts as a bridge between cultures. Projects like Aulidum Escola use Axe to educate youth, creating a positive social impact. Axe is an invitation to join the rhythm, live life to the fullest, and share joy with the Brazilian community. Football in Brazil is more than a sport, it's a religion, with millions of devoted followers. With 5 World Cup titles, Brazil has produced legends like Garrincha, Romário, and Marta, the world's best female player. Rio's Maracanã Stadium, which hosted 200,000 spectators for the 1950 World Cup final, is a football mecca. Matches there, especially between teams like Flamengo and Fluminense, are cultural events, with fans singing and fireworks going off. Street football is also popular, with children playing in the alleys of São Paulo or on the beach in Recife. Visitors can take stadium tours, like the Museu do Futebol in São Paulo, or watch local matches. In addition to football, Brazil loves futsal and beach volleyball, with Olympic teams regularly winning medals. Football in Brazil is a symbol of unity, where people from all walks of life come together to cheer. Attend a match and you will feel the intense passion and indomitable spirit of the Brazilian people, from the favelas to the grand stadiums. Brazil is leading the way in sustainable tourism, with initiatives to protect nature and culture. In the Amazon, projects like Floresta Viva invite visitors to plant trees and learn from indigenous communities like the Caxarari. In the Pantanal, eco-resorts like the Cayman Ecological Refuge use renewable energy and support wildlife research. Indigenous communities in Bahia, like the Tupinamba, offer cultural tours, teaching visitors to make palm fiber crafts or cook traditional maquica. In Fernando de Noronha, strict regulations on visitor numbers and single-use plastics help protect marine ecosystems. Sustainable tourism is economically beneficial, with more than 70% of income from ecohours being reinvested in local communities. National parks like Chapada dos Veadeiros offer hiking trails with conservation-trained guides. Visitors can participate in programs like beach cleanups in Florianópolis or sea turtle tracking in Praia do Forte. Centers like Inhitam in Minas Gerais combine art and nature conservation, educating visitors about biodiversity. Sustainable tourism in Brazil is not just a way to explore the country's beauty, but a commitment to protecting nature and culture, ensuring that this heritage survives for future generations. Chapada Diamantina National Park in Bahia is one of Brazil's most spectacular destinations, with stunning plateaus, waterfalls, and caves. It's known for its fiery red cliffs, lush green valleys, and underground lakes like Poco Encantado, where light filters through to create a crystal-like effect. Visitors can hike trails like Vale do Pati, explore Fumaca Falls, one of Brazil's tallest, or swim in natural pools like Praia. Chapada Diamantina is also home to unique plants, like orchids and desert cacti. Towns like Lençóis are the starting point, with eco-lodges and restaurants serving carne de sol, dried beef. Local guides tell the story of diamond mining in the area, which was an economic powerhouse in the 19th century. Tourism here is managed to protect the environment, with regulations on waste and visitor numbers. Activities like hiking, kayaking, or caving offer adventurous yet sustainable experiences. Chapada Diamantina is more than just a nature destination, it's a place where you can experience the grandeur of Brazilian geology and culture, from the historical stories to the endless beauty of nature. Salvador, the capital of Bahia, is Brazil's cultural heart, where African heritage blends with colonial history. The UNESCO-listed Pelourinho Old Town is lined with cobblestone streets, Baroque churches, and brightly painted houses. This is where you can catch a capoeira performance or listen to samba reggae music from groups like ILI. Salvador is also the center of candomblé, with temples like Casa Branca open to visitors to learn about the ritual. Beaches like Porto de Barra are great for swimming or watching the sunset. Salvadoran cuisine is a highlight, with acreage fried bean cakes filled with shrimp and vatapa sold from street stalls. Salvador's carnival is one of the biggest in the world, with trio elétricos leading crowds through the streets. Visitors can tour the Elevator Lacerda, the historic elevator that connects the old town to the port, or explore the Mercado Modelo market for handicrafts. Salvador also promotes sustainable tourism, with projects to protect cultural heritage and the marine environment. With its mix of history, music, and cuisine, Salvador is where you can feel the pulse of Brazil, from its slave past to its vibrant modernity. Brazil is a land of wonder, where nature, culture, and people come together to create an unforgettable experience. From the vast Amazon rainforests, where millions of species tell the story of life, to the silvery beaches of Jericoacoara, Brazil invites you to live every moment to the fullest. The axe dances of Salvador, the frenetic football matches of Maracana, and festivals like Bumba Meu Boi set the hearts of every visitor ablaze. Brazilian cuisine, from the Amazonian tucupi to the carne de sol of the Northeast, is an emotional journey of taste. The beauty of Brazilian women, with their diversity and vitality, is a testament to the country's free and creative spirit. Brazil's commitment to sustainable tourism, from preserving the Pantanal to protecting indigenous cultures, is a promise of a green future. Come to Brazil, where you will find joy in every wave, inspiration in every melody, and love in every smile. Brazil is not just a destination, but a state of mind where every dream comes true. Wherever you go, Brazil will remain in your heart, like an axe that never stops. See you in Brazil, where all the senses are awakened and the heart is filled.